The Jesuits provided a rigorous and disciplined learning environment. 10 to 11 hours of study a day in a program based on the classics: Latin, the history of ancient Rome and Greece, the scriptures, philosophy and ethics, and the mastery of rhetoric better to prepare the future apologists of the faith. The depth of Pierre's education in the classics remained evident throughout his 50-year career as a writer. As he put pen to paper, the disciplines and drilling repetitions of the Jesuits gave him the ability to quote the ancients from memory, including Homer, Plato, Aristotle, and Demosthenes, among others. But it was more than academic exercises that fixed Pierre's mind so fully on the classical world. When he was 11 in 1874, his classroom studies came to life in a very real way as the Germans began a 6-year archaeological dig in ancient Olympia, where the Olympic Games had been held for 1,200 years, and the 45-foot gold and ivory statue of Zeus ranked as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Having been lost to humanity for 15 centuries, buried in 45 feet of silt from floods and earthquakes at the intersection of the Alpheus and Kaladios rivers, the legends of archaic Olympia began to emerge from the earth in spectacular discoveries. 130 statues, 40 monuments, 13,000 bronze votives, 6,000 coins, 400 engraved names of Olympic victors past, culminated on May 8, 1877, when the Germans found the Hermes of Praxiteles in the Temple of Hera, remarkably in the exact spot where Pausanias placed it in Descriptions of Greece, his 2nd century journal of life in Hellas. The German dig lasted 6 years and renewed the European fascination with the classical world, its rituals, symbols, and heroes. For a brilliant young student who had invented a kingdom of his own only a few years before, the mythology and reality of Olympia arrived with a spellbinding force. Years later, recalling the experience, he would write, "Nothing in ancient history has given me more food for thought than Olympia. This dream city, consecrated to a task strictly human and material in form, but purified and elevated by the idea of patriotism, loomed with its colonnades and porticos unceasingly before my adolescent mind. A seed had been planted that would blossom 15 years later. Germany had brought to light what remained of Olympia. Why should not France succeed in rebuilding its splendors?"